Today, I'm going to show you how to thread the Juki MH-481 single needle double chain stitch machine. We'll begin with the thread stand. Starting with the left spool of thread, thread the eyelet directly above the spool. Thread the thread stand thread guide from top to bottom. We can then make our way over to the needle thread tension guide plate, and from back to front we will thread through, and then we'll form an S-shaped loop, threading from back to front the bottom hole. We can then thread the tension thread guide from top to bottom in a counterclockwise motion. Thread the tension disc, ensuring the tension disc is engaged. From top to bottom, we'll then thread the tension thread guide. From right to left, thread the frame thread eyelet on the top hole. I will remove the thread take-up lever guard so we can easily see the next steps. From right to left, thread the thread take-up. We can then thread the thread take-up on the bottom hole. Once we thread that through, we can then thread the tension regulating plate, ensuring that the thread is engaging it. Moving down, we'll thread the take-up thread guide. From here, we can then thread the take-up thread tension assembly, ensuring that the thread is engaging the tension disc. We can then thread the needle bar thread guide. Thread the needle thread guide. From front to back, thread the needle. Making our way back to the thread stand, thread the right spool of thread through the eyelet directly above. Thread the thread stand thread guide from top to bottom. From back to front, thread the needle tension thread guide plate, making a S-shaped loop. We will then thread the bottom hole on the needle tension thread guide plate. Thread the tension thread guide. In a counterclockwise motion, thread the tension disc, ensuring that the thread is engaged. From top to bottom, thread the tension thread guide. Next, we'll thread the frame thread guide. Thread the hole closest to you. We will then thread the looper thread guide, the hole closest to you. Using the little corner that's elevated, we will then thread the looper thread guide tube. Open both faceplate coverings. From right to left, thread the looper thread guide B. Engage the switch. From right to left, thread looper thread guide right, and then looper thread guide left. Using the hand wheel, turn the wheel towards you and align the looper on the right side. We can then thread the looper from right to left. Turn the wheel again to ensure that the looper is on the left side. From front to back, thread the looper. We can then press down the looper thread guide right and left. Place the cover plates back into place, ensuring that the thread is underneath the faceplate. Using some sample material, sew off some test stitches. You can also use the knife behind the presser foot to cut the tails of the thread. Using some test fabric, sew off some test stitches to ensure that it is stitching properly. If you like this video, please like, share, comment, and subscribe.